By Uliana Malashenko. Is it true that a classified Azov document proves that over two-thirds of the Mariupol population support Russia? No, that's not true. The link to the English-language article by the state-controlled Syrian Arab news agency, SANA, did not contain any evidence to support the claim. Multiple discrepancies cast doubts on the authenticity of the shared document allegedly found at one of the Azov regiment bases in Mariupol. The word secret in it is spelled in Russian, not Ukrainian. Other details describe previous stages of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict that started with the annexation of Crimea in late February 2014. Moreover, no credible sociological study confirms that more than two-thirds of Mariupol residents hold pro-Russian views. The claim appeared on the English-language website, SANA, controlled by Bashar al-Assad's regime, on June 6, 2022. Titled, Secret Documents of Azov Battalion Reveal Majority of Mariupol Residents Support Russia, it opens, quote, Donetsk, SANA. According to secret documents of the Ukrainian Azov Battalion of Nazi nationalists found in Mariupol, 70% of the residents, who lived in Donetsk Republic's areas controlled by Kiev, support Russia. End quote. Readers of SANA's website saw this, quote, end quote. Source: Sana.sy. Screenshot June 14, 2022 16 hours 11 minutes and 5 seconds Coordinated Universal Time. Similar English-language articles were published here and here. They all contain the reference to the document published on Telegram on June 5, 2022, by RIA Novosti, a Russian state-run news outlet. The Azov Regiment is a Ukrainian unit founded as a volunteer battalion in 2014 that later grew into a regiment. It has been a long-term target of Russian propaganda, and Lead Stories has already debunked other claims related to it here and here. During the siege of Mariupol in spring 2022, Azov fighters retreated to the Azovstal steel plant that remained the last contested territory in the city between April 10 and May 16, 2022. The publications that shared the pictures of the purported secret document claimed that it was found near school number 61 in Mariupol, which they described as one of the Azov bases. However, the city of Mariupol is not even mentioned in the file. One of the villages the alleged document refers to is Nutovo, spelled Huntov on the map below. Mentioned as a part of the Ukrainian defense line, it is located more than 20 kilometers, approximately 12.4 miles, away from Mariupol. Source: Google Maps. Screenshot June 7, 2022 23 hours 45 minutes and 7 seconds Coordinated Universal Time. Pyshevik, another Ukrainian village discussed in the alleged document, is situated even farther, about 30 kilometers away from Mariupol. Approximately 18.6 miles. Source: Google Maps. Screenshot June 7, 2022 23 hours 50 minutes and 4 seconds Coordinated Universal Time. This is not the only discrepancy. Other details suggest that the purported Azov document discusses events that took place 7 years ago. The file does not contain a date, but the combination, 131,100 lip 16 inches on the first page may mean July 2016. The word, Lipin, means July in Ukrainian. The same page contains a sentence that refers to the same period of time. Due to the demobilization of fighters from the 5th and 6th waves of mobilization, the 56th Brigade had a critical shortage of forces. By June 2022, after Russia started a full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Kyiv had announced only 4 waves of drafting. By April 27, 2022, when Azov fighters had been under siege at Azovstal for more than 2 weeks, Ukraine was still undergoing only the 2nd wave. But in 2014 and 2015, 6 waves of mobilization took place. In September 2016, Vladimir Talalay, a major general of the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the acting head of the Personnel Department, said that the Ukrainian army planned to fulfill the need for service members through military recruitment instead of the 7th wave of compulsory conscription. What is also remarkable is that the stamp that allegedly indicates that this Ukrainian language document is classified uses a word, sekretno, that is common in Russian but rarely used in Ukrainian. Source: Telegram. Screenshot June 7, 2022 21 hours 51 minutes and 7 seconds Coordinated Universal Time. In Russian, This level of access corresponds with the U.S. second highest classification, secret. But at least since 1994, Kyiv has been using the Ukrainian word, taimno, to describe it. The central claim that 70% of the population in Ukraine, including Mariupol, are loyal to Russians was also misspelled. Mi naselena nalistavain pro Ros I ski v 70% VIP80k IV. When spelled separately, pro stops being a prefix and becomes a preposition, a Ukrainian equivalent of about. Thus, this sentence translates into English as, the local population is about Russian, not pro-Russian, in 70% of cases. The key figure, 70%, raises questions as well.